साधन व ज्ञान के साधनों के आधार पर सदा सुखी नहीं होता। साधनों को भी अपने साधना के स्वरूप से कार्य में लाता। साधनों को आधार नहीं बनाता, लेकिन अपने साधना के आधार से साधनों को कार्य में लाता। जैसे कहीं ब्रह्मात्माएं कभी कभी कहती है कि ये चांस नहीं मिला, ये बात की मदद नहीं मिली, या ये साथ नहीं मिला, इसलिए खुशी कम हो गई। वह सेवा का, स्व का उमंग उत्साह कम हो गए। वह ये अनुभव करती है कि पहले पहले तो बहुत अतीन्द्रिय सुख रहा, उमंग उत्साह भी रहा, मैं और बाबा, और कुछ दिखाई नहीं दिया। लेकिन मेजॉरिटी 5 वर्ष से 10 वर्ष के अंदर अपने में कभी कैसे अनुभव करने लगते हैं। इसका कारण क्या? उड़ती कला है ना, अनुभवी बन रही हो ना, तो पहले वर्ष और 10 वर्ष में उमंग उत्साह 10 गुना होना चाहिए ना, होना चाहिए ना। लेकिन होता क्या है और क्यों होता है? उसका कारण यही है कि साधना की स्थिति में रह साधनों को कार्य में नहीं लगा। कोई न कोई आधार को अपने उन्नति का आधार बना दे। और वो आधार हिलता है, उमंग उत्साह भी हिलता है। आधार लेना कोई बुरी चीज नहीं है, लेकिन आधार कोई फाउंडेशन बनाना, इसलिए पाप बीच से निकल जाता है और आधार को फाउंडेशन बना देते हैं। समझा ना सभी ने? समझा?
Om Shanti. Avid signals. Imbibe the virtues of sweetness and humility. To the extent that you have self-respect, to that extent you also have humility. Do not have arrogance of your self-respect. Let it not be, I have become elevated and the others are still juniors. Let there not be feelings of dislike for them. It should not be like that. No matter what souls are like, look at them with a vision of mercy, not with a vision of arrogance. No arrogance nor insult. This is not the way of Brahmin life. A Brahmin means to always be humble and remain busy in the task of renewal. Om Shanti. Welcome to our Vikti Parivar. Today's day 19. Manmanabhav. Use in a worthwhile way. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. It seems like you all have bought lifetime a ticket for Vyakti Parivar Gallery, right? I see you take in your gallery, your space, and be part of a Vyakti Parivar. Looks like lifetime, right? Okay, so when Baba speaks, the words are very simple, but to understand to an extent that we can practice it, I think it takes a lot of reflection, lot of churning. Now, Baba is talking about two types of support. One is of facilities, means or devices, or there was a time we didn't have telephone, we didn't have computer, right? But still we did everything. And now we cannot, right? We cannot do without telephone for a day. Baba said it's okay to use the devices, but don't make devices as your support. That means, like today, if you couldn't do something and you say, because I didn't had phone, I didn't had computer, or I didn't had this. So one is that support, other is, oh, I thought I will get more help, but I didn't. I thought everyone will be cooperative, but no one, so I didn't do. So there are certain, we take those reasons. But if we really want to take blessing from Baba, whatever happens, if you have support or not, but you did it. So Baba looks at you and Baba said, oh, he has made me as support. And you will find that Baba will give support. Definitely it will be through someone, but you will find support, right? So it's very subtle, right? How do I know that I have my foundation? My support is devices. It's only when I'm stuck, right? I said I can't do it. You all have heard the story of Jagdish Bhai, right? In those days when we were in Mount Abu, there were so many times the electricity will be off. So Baba had given a task. Baba wanted us to write a letter to the Prime Minister of India some kind of invitation. So Baba told all of us to write, bring it tomorrow morning. So that night there was no light. So of course there was a clear reason. How can I write in dark, right? But what Jagdish Bhai did, even it was very cold, month of January, he went outside on the street and there was street light. So he wrote letter. In the morning after class, Baba asked everyone, how many of you have written letter? And of course, none of us have written. How can we write? We thought Baba won't even ask, right? But Jagdish Bhai brought his letter. And Baba gave him blessing that your pen will have power and you will always be able to write for Baba. So blessing comes only when you are able to uh, not depend on any support. I mean, this is a big reason, right? That there is no light. So how can I write letter? But he said, God has said, no, Baba has said, let me write letter. So if you really kind of what Baba is saying, I have to do it, there will always be some reason or other, right? And then Baba gave you blessing that this child is very determined or very special and give some blessing to the child. I have seen many who have moved forward because of the blessing from Baba. They get that specialty. So when Baba is saying not to take any uh, support of the device, internal or external, internal also, like Baba is saying, like somebody had to come and help you, right? And that person didn't show up. So because that person didn't show up, you had been waiting for that person. Instead of saying, okay, let me start doing it, that person will come and cooperate, but I'm just waiting and the time passed. Oh, I didn't do because that one didn't come. So there are two ways, right? So cooperation is good, but I'm not only going to sit back and not do by thinking, oh, I didn't get cooperation. No one came to cooperate me. So that's kind of a subtle aspect of that. And today also for humility, to have self-respect, but no arrogance. Some people at every step feel bad about something or other, and there are some they don't. Even the words you say, they will take meaning in their own way, and there is a reason to let stage fluctuate. But those who have determination, every moment there will be different scene of drama. Will I just keep sulking for that? This was not like that. This is not right. It shouldn't have happened. I shouldn't have been told this way. This person always speaks that way. Yeah? And that is called arrogance, body consciousness, in a very subtle way. Anytime you feel humiliated, that means there is ego. So, to maintain self respect, I have seen some souls, because amongst ourselves also there are some karmas there, right, from the past. So, sometimes little things happen here and there. But in soul consciousness, with remembrance of Baba, with the power of yoga and knowledge, we just say, okay, past is past. We don't keep that with us, right? So I think it's something very, very important about humility and arrogance and self respect. Three, what we have to maintain is self respect. And self respect also, we have to keep reminding ourselves, who am I, what I am becoming, how Baba looks at us. So that our sweetness and our humility we can maintain it. Right? So Baba wants us to uh, reveal Baba by thinking of hoisting Baba's flag. Always, how do I reveal Baba? Seeing Brahma Kumaris are becoming more popular everywhere. You heard Brother Eric was sharing in Nepal. Everywhere he saw sticker in the cars, and wherever he went, people said Om Shanti, because in those countries people do a lot of service. But when they know Baba, they will get power. Their life will change, right? Yes, they will feel happy to meet Brahma Kumaris. They will feel they are blessed. But for their transformation of life, for power in the life, they have to know Baba. So we have to talk about Baba. We have to reveal Baba. I've been thinking, Lord, that whenever people talk about Brahma Kumaris, like whenever Soul said such good things for Dadi Janki, she had her finger up like this. It's him. Mean later on full introduction can be given, but at least we are indicating that he's the one above who has given us knowledge, who has taught us what is the good lifestyle. He has taught us about virtues and powers. And it is his inheritance and blessings. Really, whatever our life is today, imagine one is purity. We don't have any desires in this world of today. People make a whole list of desire. So when they pray to God, they have whole list there. Baba, God, do this for me, do this for my family, for this business, for this one, that one, right? And when we go to Baba, Baba, you have given us everything. You have taken care of us. You are responsible for us. You don't have any desire. Do we have? It's such a contrast, right? If you sit with any Lokik person, they will start talking about problems. We know everything is getting expensive, but they will sit and talk about in all the time. So there is contrast between what the way people think and live, and Baba's children, because of whom? Baba. And Baba says that I have to teach you knowledge and yoga, and we apply that knowledge and have yoga, brings complete transformation us. Sometimes I'm amazed. Are we living in this world or no? As if we don't belong to Iron Age. And we are not, right? We have the awareness, we are at confluence stage. Even the confluence stage, now part of Iron Age, Kali, but we are at confluence stage. And we are going to the golden age, right? We are going to the new world. So that consciousness is always there. And with that, as is our Father, so we become also like, we like to share, we like to bestow. There was once, we were somewhere else, and the person next to us said, oh, these Brahma Kumaris have so much, because they keep giving, they keep giving. So the other person was also in knowledge, said, it's not a question of so much, but whatever they have, they like to share. You don't accumulate. You don't just say, okay, fruit come, we can distribute. Toli comes, we distribute. I was in India, so a lot of boxes of fruits will come. What we do? As people were coming, we keep giving them, keep giving them. So it's question of some always keep everything for themselves. And for us, we say, no, let's share. Because it has come from Baba. Baba is giving me, so I have to give others. Right? Some souls, they come here, they say, oh, I always get this, that. Because I said, well, Baba is giving us. So whatever is there, we share. So that's the quality of God's children, is bestower. And instead of keeping, we say, oh, let's use it. One soul was telling me that, oh, his partner, she likes to buy things and keep storing. And I say, well, either use it or distribute it. And if they are good things, we say, oh, we will keep it. Whenever a good guest will come, we will use it, right? So we don't use it, and then they get old, right? So use it in worthwhile way. You will feel happy, and others who receive, they will feel very happy too. It's a beautiful qualities. Bestower combined with use everything in worthwhile way. Your thoughts, your time, your energy, your body. Baba says every breath in worthwhile way. So I like the combination of these qualities, two qualities. One is bestower, another is use everything in worthwhile way. And we're doing all this effort, all these efforts. Why we doing it? So that we can internally, constantly remain with Baba's remembrance. That's called Manmanabhav. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Awake the Journey, Sakar Murli, the magical flute that awakens the children.
ओम शांति। पढ़ाई के ऊपर ध्यान किसमें जाना है? सर्वगुण संपन्न, 16 कला संपूर्ण, संपूर्ण निर्विकारी, मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम, अहिंसा परमो धर्म, ये सभी गुण हर एक को जांचने हैं कि अपन में आए। क्योंकि जो बनते हो वहीं ध्यान जाएंगे तुम बच्चों का। अब ये होगा पढ़ने और पढ़ाने पर, फिर पूछना चाहिए अपने दिल से हम कितने को पढ़ाते हैं। क्योंकि अभी संपूर्ण देवता तो कोई बना ही नहीं है। इसके अंदर हमारे संपूर्ण हो जाते हैं तो कितनी रोशनी करते हैं। तो यहाँ भी जब देखा जाते हैं तो भी नंबरवार पुरुषार्थ संसार है। क्योंकि बच्चे भी जानते हैं कभी टाइम तो पड़ा हुआ है, भी जानते हैं कि ये इम्तिहान में तो अभी देरी है। तो भी एक एक बच्चे के ऊपर नजर तो धरते नहीं, क्या कर रहे हैं, बाप मेरे अर्थ क्या सर्विस कर रहे हैं, कितने की तकदीर है, उच्च पे उच्च बनाए रहे हैं। अब आप फूलों के तरफ देखें तो यूं तो सभी फूल है, बाप कहते बगीचा है। हर एक अपने अवस्था को जानते हैं, हर एक अपने खुशी को जानते हैं। अति इंद्रिय सुखमय जीवन हर एक को अपना अपना भासता होगा। कि एक तो मैं बाप को बहुत याद करता हूँ, जिससे ये बच्चों को निश्चय है कि याद करने से हम फिर से रिटर्न होते हैं सतो प्रधान में। क्योंकि तमो प्रधान से सतो प्रधान बनने के लिए तो बच्चों को बिल्कुल ही सहज उपाय दिया है। याद की फिर यात्रा। तो हर एक अपने अपने दिल से पूछे हमारी यात्रा ठीक है, और कई को अपसमान भी बनाते हैं। कोई ज्ञान की बुलबुले हैं, कोई बुलबुले है, कोई मैना है, कोई पैरट है, ऐसे है ना बच्चे सभी। पिजन नहीं है, नहीं, पैरट बनना है। अपने अंदर से पूछना बहुत सहज है अभी कि कहाँ तक बाबा को याद करते हैं, कहाँ तक आप समान है। जो भी है मनुष्य देखो, मनुष्य ही मनुष्य देखने में आता है। फिर मेल भी मनुष्य तो मेल भी मनुष्य। फिर उन्हें मनुष्य से तुम दैविक गुण धारण कर देवता बनते हो। क्योंकि तुम्हारे सवाल तो और तो कोई देवता बनने वाले हैं नहीं। जो भी आएंगे या आते ही हो बरोबर दैवी घराने के भाती बन गए। वहां भी दैवी घराने के भाती हो, स्वर्ग में भाती हो कि घर के भाती हो, क्योंकि बाप तो अष्टक बनाए जाते हैं। तो वह तुम्हारी वाश सत्युग में, इसलिए यह कहते हैं नहीं सत्य सत्य भाई बहन या भाई भाई, वहां तो तुम्हारे में कोई भी राग द्वेष वगैरह वगैरह जरा भी नहीं होगा। तो दैवी परिवार बनते हो। देखो सारी दुनिया को ही कहा जाता है दैवी परिवार। दैवी परिवार बनने के लिए खूब पुरुषार्थ करते हैं।
मुझको सहारा देने वाले ये दिल कहे तेरा शुक्रिया हो। मुझको सहारा देने वाले ये दिल कहे तेरा शुक्रिया। ज़माना जो दे ना सका तूने दिया। मुझको सहारा देने वाले ये दिल कहे तेरा शुक्रिया।
मीठे मीठे सिक्के दे रूहानी बच्चों पर माता पिता बाप दादा का याद प्यार और गुड नाइट।
So now let's invite our two lovely angels. So today we have Angel Sister Shipali and Angel Sister Mahek. So I would like to welcome both of them. Welcome, angels.
ओम शांति अव्यक्ति परिवार। Om Shanti Mohini Didi, Om Shanti Bhumi Didi, and welcome Sister Shafali.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. So as you know, this month has been our month of churning the mantra of Manmanabhav. And would you like to share your experience today of churning Children of the Bestower and the Manmanabhav mantra for today?
For sure. Om Shanti Didi. Om Shanti, my lovely Avyakti Parivar. So as the homework was to give the gift of happiness and never let anyone who comes in your contact go empty-handed. So yesterday, once I read the homework, I was going through this and I was like, this is more towards service. And it is about giving physical happiness or maybe words of wisdom or words of knowledge to the souls whom I come in contact with. So it was my first day at a new job today. And I was a little anxious to start my new day with new people and new co-workers. And then I was working, and then throughout the day, I was learning the new systems. But by the end of the day, I asked my manager if it was okay the way I was working and how did the day go, is what she was looking for, did she find in me? A very beautiful answer she gave me, and it was, Shefali, you can learn things physically, you can learn the systems, you can learn the software, everything can be done with practice. But what we are looking for is sweet and compassionate personality to fit in the team. And I work in a medical office, so we always get patients who are very, in pain and anxious, and they are really disturbed because of the things going on around because of COVID. So they were looking for somebody who's compassionate, who's sweet, who's happy, who's joyful. And I straight up looked up and said, Baba, you were with me and you gave me the strength and you made me the way I am. And it is because of you, I think I deserve this compliment. And I think this was my experience of providing happiness to the soul in conscious or in unconscious way.
Wow, that's a beautiful experience. Just your natural sweetness, it made everybody happy today. So that's wonderful. And Sister Shafali, would you like to share with us any yukti that you've been using since the beginning of this month that has been useful to you in making the mantra of Manmanabhav more pakka?
When it comes to making this thing more pakka, I think bringing uniqueness and newness in all the ways, may it be yoga, may it be purusharth, using Baba in different relationships every day keeps us going. Once we get stuck on one type of purusharth, it starts getting very boring and we tend to drift apart. So I think finding new ways, churning new knowledge, and then even slogans give us new topics to churn on. So I think the newness and the difference in purusharth keeps us going.
That's a great way to remember Baba in new ways every day. Thank you for sharing that with us. And would you like to read the homework for tomorrow?
Sure. April 20th, Manmanabhav. Use in a worthwhile way. Bap Dada repeatedly tells you, O beloved children of Bap Dada, children who live in my heart, now finish your account of waste. Use everything in a worthwhile way. You must not waste even a second of the confluence age. Look, when you have yoga, you say Manmanabhav, and this is the basis of your foundation. So, check everything. Was the value of the time throughout the day while moving along, performing actions, and coming into relationship with others used in an invaluable way? Every second and every thought has to be used in a worthwhile way. Om Shanti.
Manmanabhava. Use in a worthwhile way. Bab Dada repeatedly tells you, O beloved children of Bab Dada, children who live in my heart, now finish your account of waste. Use everything in a worthwhile way. You must not waste even a second of the confluence age. Look, when you have yoga, you say, Manmanabhava, and this is the basis of your foundation. So check everything. Was the value of time throughout the day while moving along, performing actions, and coming into relationship with others used in an invaluable way? Every second, every thought has to be used in a worthwhile way.
सफल करो। बाप दादा बार बार कहते हैं, हे बाप दादा के लाडले दिल में बसने वाले बच्चे, अब व्यर्थ खाते को समाप्त करो, सफल करो। संगम योग का समय 1 सेकंड भी गंवाना नहीं है। देखो, जो योग लगाते हो तो मन मना भव कहते हो, और यह आधार है फाउंडेशन का। तो सब चेक करो, समय की रफ्तार सारे दिन में चलते फिरते कर्म करते संबंध में आते अमूल्य रूप से रहा। हर सेकंड, हर संकल्प सफल करो। ओम शांति।
Shanti. Good night, everyone. Om Shanti. Om Shanti.